The Art Institute of Chicago is divided into different galleries and rooms dedicated to certain cultures, regions, and art styles. For example, a gallery dedicated to a certain region is the Arts of Asia Gallery on the first floor, and for a certain art style, there is Impressionism section on the second floor. We found an issue with this organization because for some rooms and galleries, many different centuries of art were lumped together, creating a disjointed viewing experience. For example, the Arts of Africa room contained art from BCE all the way to the 20th century. Because art evolves greatly over time, it seems unnatural to categorize it in that way when the art most likely will not have anything in common with each other than the fact that they're from Africa.
Additionally, while researching on the Art Institute's website, we noticed the country from which the most art came from was Egypt, which we found weird because there was already a room in the basement dedicated to ancient Egypt. To us, this conveys the message that the Art Institute does not value all kinds of African art, disproportionately favoring one culture's art over others.
We were also critical of the ancient Egyptian exhibit. The room was dimly lit, which may have been for ambience, but stood in contrast from other rooms that were brightly lit, since it was one of the few dark rooms in the museum. To get to it, we had to go down a set of stairs that were tucked away at the end of the Arts of Asia wing, which made it more hidden compared to other sections. The room was in the basement and there was a textiles exhibit right next to it, which we felt was odd. We understand that both the textile and ancient Egyptian exhibits may not be permanent and that space is limited, but regardless of the circumstances, both felt awkwardly placed. Especially since the ancient Egypt exhibit is one they're promoting on the website, it feels weird to stick it in the basement.
Finally, we found that there were a lot of exhibits dedicated to Western art. On the map, it labels 4 different exhibits just for European art. In comparison, there are only 2 exhibits dedicated to Africa: the Arts of Africa and Ancient Egyptian exhibits, and 3 for Asia, loosely split into the main Arts of Asia Gallery, China, Japan, and Korea, and the Japanese prints. This conveys the message that the Art Institute prioritizes Western art over the art of other cultures, thus doing a disservice to minority artists, millions of people, and their stories and history.